Hi, welcome to Ski Talk, brought to you by skis.com. I'm Kevin. Today I'm joined by Atomic representative Mike George. Mike, thanks for being here.
Kevin, thanks for having me.
We're going to give you a quick rundown of a line of boots that's been around for a while now, but continues to be successful for Atomic, the Hawx series. Mike, Hawx series is a pretty unique line of boots in the fact that it has the iFlex zones in it, and that's kind of the staple of the Hawx series.
That's true. That was a new concept that Atomic brought out a couple years ago, and essentially the iFlex zones allow for the skier's forefoot to flex more naturally, putting the skier in better balance and making the skier more precise.
Okay, so you just get, I noticed one thing, it's got a little more upright stance, and that kind of gives you a more relaxed, neutral stance, but the iFlex zones allow you to get more forward on the boot than traditionally you would.
Absolutely. Again, it's about being in a better balanced state or better position to affect pressure on the ski, and the little more upright angle does relieve some fatigue by the end of the day.
Okay. And so this is a 100mm elastic boot, which is about a medium, width, so it fits pretty broad audience, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's the other unique concept is in the liner too. There's a real soft material around the forefoot area in the liner that allows for a real comfortable feel, even though it's a 100mm last.
Okay. And when we talk about the iFlex zones, another thing that corresponds to that is going to be the energy spring on the sole of the boot, right?
Yes, that's another concept, and essentially that allows for a little more rebound from the sole of the boot after the skier has compressed the ski.
Okay, so you just get a little more pop out of the boot, which translates to the ski to the next turn.
Again, sets you right into the next turn.
Nice. So we covered the last, we've covered some unique features. Obviously, this is a traditional four-buckle overlap boot. The Hawx boot line of boots is pretty expansive. It covers a broad range of skier levels from an 80 flex up to a 120. So we've got an 80 flex, which is a little bit softer,
Right.
90s and 100s, and a 110, which kind of cover that medium range for those intermediate to advanced level skiers. And then we've got the 120, which is the hard, stiffer flex for that high performance, all mountain skier, right?
Right, absolutely. And plus, along with all those different flexes come different materials that we add to the liner for a better, more precise feel.
Yeah, so the 80 and 90 come with the T1 liner. What's the T1?
The T1 incorporates a thermal heat moldable material along the heel pocket right there to form around the heel and create a nice precise fit in the heel pocket area.
Okay, and when you move up to the 100 and the 110, we step up to a T2 liner.
The T2 adds the thermal heat moldable material through the forefoot area.
So just better overall fit, and the liner's going to mold better to your foot.
More precise fit, more precise energy transmission.
Okay, and then when you step up to the 120 finally, you get the T3 liner, which is really the Mac Daddy of the liners, right?
That's true, that is. In addition to T1, T2, you now have a thermal heat moldable tongue.
Okay,
so the really precise engagement up in the cuff area.
Because that's a lot of issue for a lot of skiers is the tongue issue, and with that T3 liner, it really takes care of that.
Right, it certainly does.
Okay, so I think that pretty well goes over the highlights of the Hawx series. Big thing here again is the iFlex zones. Very unique to the Hawx series here. With that additional flex in the forebody, it gives you a lot better balance, more precise feel for your skis. So if you're an all-mountain skier, no matter what your ability level, there's a Hawx boots to suit you. I'm Kevin. This is Mike. Thanks for joining us today on Ski Talk, brought to you by skis.com.